Did you know when the iPhone first came out, June 29th of 2007, it cost $599. If you had just invested that money instead of buying that brand new iPhone, it would be worth over $10,246 today. Now that, my friend, is the power of investing, and it also partially touches upon that passive income that you can make through investments, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video here today. Now, it's no doubt everybody out there wants to be making some of that sweet, sweet passive income. And for me, a big goal of mine is to make that passive income actually cover all of my expenses. So whether it's my mortgage payment, my car payment, my utilities, whatever it might be that crosses my way that's an expense, I want my passive income to be able to cover that. Now, if you guys know anything about me already, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I love using the Robinhood app for investing. So I want to introduce you to some of the different things that I'm doing on the Robinhood app to be generating passive income. Actually, just before I do that, let me cover the most basic way that you can be making passive income, and I kind of introduced that in the beginning of this video. So if you just invest your money into the stock market, what typically happens, and this isn't guaranteed, but you can find this in almost every single case, is if you leave your money in the stock market over time, if you're investing in solid companies and you're doing research, then you are going to make money just by leaving your money in there. You can sit on your couch, you can take a vacation, you can do whatever you want to do, and that money is just going to keep on accumulating. But yeah, like I said, there's no guarantee on it. You might make a lot of money, you could lose money for a little bit of time, it bounces back, and usually over the long run, it will average out and you will end up making money. So now that the Robinhood app is open, you should be seeing it on the screen. And what I want to touch upon first is just, guys, check out the trend for today. So the overall stock market was actually down 0.44%. And what's really, really great is if you hop into my portfolio, you can see I was up actually 0.57%. So that's over a percent difference on the stock market where I'm doing better than the market. And that's something that's super rewarding. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it just makes me feel great about my investments that I am making right now. So you also probably noticed that I do have a free stock waiting for me, and I have multiple stocks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open a few real time so you guys can see. We're really hoping to get some solid stocks. I think you can get a stock valued up to $500. As I'm gonna do this, guys, I just wanna ask you, what has been your best referral reward stock that you have received? And if you haven't gotten too many yet, how much was the one that you received when you first opened your account? Hopefully you were able to take advantage of the program. But for this one here, I'm gonna pick the stock on the left-hand side, and I'm just gonna scratch it off so you can see we got Plug Power, and Plug Power is worth $5.51. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up another free stock. This one's from Corbin. Thank you so much for using the referral code. And I'm gonna go ahead, you know what, I'm feeling it again. I'm going left-hand side. So let's scratch this right off. It's not responding to my scratch. We got WPG, Washington Prime Group, so just $2.77. Keep in mind, this is all free money, guys. I didn't really do anything aside from just promote, my referral code out there, and I'm just getting people to sign up. So let's go ahead and do one more right now. If you get 3 people to sign up, you actually get a free stock as well. So it's just giving you more bang for your buck, so to speak. Now I'm gonna pick the one on the right this time, and let's scratch this off. It's still doing the same thing for some reason. There we go. And we got Catalyst Pharmaceuticals, so $5.20. Now that's very solid. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I have a couple more that I can open, but I'm gonna save those for another video. So guys, that's probably my favorite way to get passive income on the Robinhood app, because you really never know what you're gonna get. You could get a really, really solid stock just by getting someone to sign up using your referral code. And I would recommend, if you haven't already signed up for Robinhood, I do have a referral code in the description. But even if you don't use mine, just be sure to use somebody else's out there. So you're gonna get a free stock and they will get a free stock as well. And for me in this challenge, it just helps with my portfolio value because it does go into that portfolio value. I just want to be transparent so you guys all know that that money is staying within my Robinhood account. What I do is actually sell that stock. You have to wait 3 trading day periods before you can sell these referral stocks. And then with that value, I reinvest it into different stocks that I actually do like, because I don't know much about the free stocks that I receive on Robinhood. So the other thing that I've mentioned when it comes to passive income is opening a high yield savings account. And what I do mine through is Wealthfront. Now, currently Wealthfront offers a 1.78% APY, which means instead of the traditional interest rate that you use from traditional banks, it's much, much greater than that. I was using TD Bank before, and I mean, I was getting just pennies, and now I'm getting full dollar amounts in interest just by having my money sit there. So my savings, any money that I put into my savings, I keep in Wealthfront. And what you want to make sure of is if you do decide to go with an online bank, you want to make sure that they are FDIC insured, so you don't have to worry about your money. If the company goes bankrupt or whatever happens to them, you know that you're guaranteed your money back. So I know that Wealthfront is a 1.78% APY, and that is probably one of the higher percentages that you can get out there right now, but I know there's other competitive companies. So correct me if I'm wrong in saying that they are one of the highest. I know actually using the Robinhood cash management account, it's 1.8% APY. And the only reason why I'm not putting my money into the Robinhood account is just because I want to be transparent with the Robinhood challenge, and I don't want any savings that I have in the account to fluctuate what's going on with that challenge. So if you don't know what the Robinhood challenge is, essentially what I've been doing is taking $100 every single week and investing that into the stock market. Recently, I actually invested a bulk investment of $1,000, and I talked about investing that $1,000 just like it was my very first $1,000. So if you're interested in seeing what I did with that money, then go ahead and check out the video that's going to be linked on the screen right now, and that's going to take you right there. It'll also be in the description. Now let me just show you guys the dividend section in my portfolio, and obviously this is my favorite type of passive income that I do receive. Now these are just for owning the companies, just for owning the shares of stock out there. I get paid by the companies, and it's like basically every time I get one of these payments, it feels like I'm getting another paycheck. Despite the very low value, because my portfolio isn't that high of value right now, I'm not getting that much in dividend payments. But if you just scroll through, you can see all of the ones that I have been receiving, and trust me, it feels so great every single time. Every month I'm receiving a different amount of dividends. Some of these I get paid every single month by these different ETFs or companies that I'm invested in. Some of them pay quarterly. If you want to learn more about dividend investing, then go ahead and check out the video that I will have linked on the screen now. That's going to talk about how exactly I'm making money using dividend investing. Now the cool thing is with those dividend investments, I actually just reinvest them back into really, really solid stocks, back into these nice ETFs that I am investing in. So it's really rewarding just to see, because every single time I'm receiving a dividend, these are increasing in value. So it might look like it's very minimal right now, but just have a long-term mindset for a minute. This is going to be a majority of my passive income. So I did mention that I'm making some passive income through the cash management app as well, and check it out. I'm high rolling. This month alone, I'm on track to make 5 cents. So obviously that's not a huge portion of it. It does count a little bit, but I don't really look at that like it's making me passive income. That's where I look at more at Wealthfront. Now, a few more ways that you can actually make passive income. One is through investing in real estate. So what I'm looking to do is I have a certain amount of money in my savings right now that I'm trying to build up for a down payment on a duplex, a triplex, or some multifamily house that I'm going to be able to rent out the other side and hopefully have somebody pretty much cover my mortgage payment, so I don't really have to worry about a living expense. Now, can you imagine? You would just be basically living for free, and that is just such a freeing feeling. And that's easier said than done, because there's a lot of maintenance, there's a lot of work that goes into being a landlord, and you really have to make sure you find right tenants. So that is a whole long process that I'm gonna need to go through at some point in time, but that is my #1 goal right now. Aside from putting money into the stock market, I'm really buffering my savings account to be able to make a down payment. Now, there are other really obscure ways out there that you can be making some passive income. Some things that I've seen, advertising on your car. People actually pay other people to put their fat heads, put their stickers on their car, their decals, and that's just a form of advertising for them. And people make some decent money doing stuff like that. Now, there are some really obscure ones out there, like I said, so if you've heard of any really crazy ones, leave a comment down below. I want to hear some of the crazy passive income ideas that you guys have seen been tossed around. So my #1 overall goal to make some more passive income is to get monetized here on YouTube. I'm in that process right now. It's been going pretty smoothly, and it really does mean a lot when you guys have any sort of support out there. So share this video with some people that you might think would be interested. Make sure you leave a like. If you take anything away from these videos, definitely hit that like button. It does help out with that YouTube algorithm. And other than that, I just appreciate you guys coming back, enjoying the content. If there's anything you guys want to see me make in particular, make sure you leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and have a great day.